If you're looking into getting a new car, you're thinking about financing, make sure you watch until the end of this video, because today I'm going to talk about why I'd probably never finance again. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Ziggy Wick, where we do these POVs, dropping these videos every other day. If you're into the, the little finance niche, you want to get the best bang for your buck, especially when it comes to buying a car, used car, or a new car, make sure you subscribe. And as we begin here, guys, I talk a lot against financing because I financed a car once. My first car, let's bring these windows up so I don't get so much wind noise. But my first car was 2010 Honda Civic with 97,000 miles on it. And I think the price for it was like $4,500. This was right before COVID hit and the prices went crazy. So I got a pretty good fair price for it, I would say, for the time. That was like market value. For like $4,000, you could get a really nice sub 100K mile car. Like, that was the norm. But at the time, I didn't have that much cash up front to just pay for it. And 4,000 is not a lot of money. Like, it's not life or death. But as somebody in high school that was just working part-time at Walgreens, 4,000 was a good amount of money because I couldn't work as many hours as I wanted. Sports, all these things. But I really wanted a car. I really wanted this car. And I'm like, you know what? If I can't buy it cash, all I gotta do is finance. Pay the monthly payments. I think the monthly payments was like 100 and something. That's what it said online. And I'm like, how bad could it be? It was pretty bad. Thankfully, when I bought the car, my mom was willing to help me out, put some stuff under her name. And if you're a teenager, that is low-key a hack. If nobody has told you already, if you have parents, you're better off just putting the car under their name, man, and be a driver on the insurance policy. So if you get into an accident or something, you're still covered. But having that car in your name at such a young age is gonna be absolutely insane. I was like 17 at the time, and I remember the insurance quotes for a 2010 Honda Civic. This is a 2010 Honda Civic, not a Corvette, not an M3, not nothing crazy, a Honda Civic LX. Not even the one with the leather seats. It's the cloth seats with no volume knob on the steering wheel, literally like the base of base model, and they wanted $600 a month for insurance. I remember walking off the lot and having the car, and I didn't really feel happy. I didn't really feel satisfied. Like, I had the car, but then it hit, like, now I don't have a choice but to work. And it's weird because before I got the car, I was willing to finance. I'm like, it's only like 100 something a month. I wasn't thinking about insurance. I wasn't thinking about if the car broke down. I'm like, the monthly payments aren't that bad. But for a split second after I bought the car, I'm like, damn, like, now this is my responsibility. Now I have to make these payments, or the car is simply just gonna get repossessed, which I don't want. I'm pretty sure that has its negative impacts on your record and mess up your credit score, all that stuff. So I did not want the car to get repossessed. So, I was like, damn, this is not really mine. It's kind of like you're in a rental agreement, like a long-term rental agreement. Why are we stopping instead of just turning, bro? Nobody is there. Obviously, this feeling wore off a little bit because then I brought it to work and I showed my friends, like, yo, I got a car, and everything was nice. It was all laughs and giggles. And then COVID hit. And y'all know COVID, man. COVID was a tough time. Jobs were shutting down. Hours were getting cut. And now all of a sudden, this car that was a simple, like, was it $200 a month plus insurance was like closer to $400 a month. Now this simple, like, affordable car, I'm gonna take this, thank you. I couldn't afford it no more because I couldn't work the amount of hours easily that was needed to get this car. Like, although I was an essential worker, people weren't really going outside like that. Everything was shut down. There was curfew, all these things. So Walgreens did not need me. I was simply not needed. And when I bought the car, me as a young person, I've never experienced anything like COVID before. Like, that was like the first time. And I think for a lot of like people my age, that was the first time where like shit really hit the fan. Like, that's the first time seeing stuff like this. You all heard them talk about the 2008 financial crash, yada yada yada. Like, I'm like, all right, big deal. But when COVID happened, I was like, yo, this is actually serious. what am I gonna do? How am I gonna afford this burden that I took up upon myself? And you know, I feel like a lot of people that finance cars, they don't think about it. It's easy to just be in the moment and just want that car and think, yo, like, I need this car no matter what. This is what I need to make my life or my commute or whatever you have complete. Because that's also what I thought until the world shut down. So, you know, sometimes in the future, there's things that you just can't predict, and you always have to expect the unexpected. And, you know, that is one of the main reasons why I probably would never finance a car again, because, you know, if I already have a car, and I already have like years with a car, because I mainly needed a car to get to work easily to make more money, right? So over the years, you put aside a little bit of cash. So when a rainy day comes, God forbid, you know, anything can happen to this car. I can wake up tomorrow, the engine's gone, or somebody writes it off, or anything. God forbid if something were to happen, I have a little failsafe that I can fall back on. These are things you have to think about, guys. Anything can happen, and it's not fun. It is not a fun feeling when you have a car that's not really yours, and then you realize, like, yo, this car is not really mine. Like, if I don't make ends meet, if I don't figure something out, I'm gonna wake up and the repo man is gonna come and take it, and then you gotta spend even more money to go get it back, sort yourself out. I'm not sure if like a repo goes on your credit report, but it does not sound like a very fun idea. And that's, you know, if you're somebody that's thinking about financing a car, please make sure that, number one, you have a stable job with stable income, and think about recessions. We're in a time right now where things are so volatile. You can't predict tomorrow. Bro, I literally woke up one day, I slept in, I woke up and we're at war with Iran. So it's like, you know what I mean? You never know what's gonna happen. Somebody in my comment, I forgot his name, I think it was Greg, if you're watching this is your comment, because he mentioned to talk about, you know, the gas prices going up. This goes a little bit further in financing, because it's like, you know, if you have a big gas guzzling vehicle, you got to expect that times can happen, and gas prices now are going through the roof, right? Like, I literally woke up one day, boom, it's like things got flipped upside down. We was just enjoying gas under $2, and now everything is just skyrocketing back up again. And that's just how the world works, you know? There's a time of peace, there's a time of war, there's a time of unpredictability. Like, everything only has a short time, especially in a country like, you know, America. Like, we have democracy, all this stuff, but it's hard to predict long term, because it only lasts for 4 years, and if that person did a good job, then it'll last for 8. But new people come in with new agendas, and bro, your job that was certified, like, America used to be a powerhouse in like building iron and all this stuff. After the World War II, that's what people talk about, the industrialization of America. It was a powerhouse. We supplied the world with stuff. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but now we're more of like an outsourcing country. Like, we get a lot of stuff from overseas, our clothes, a lot of our like minerals, our oil. Like, bro, a simple decision overnight, and now gas prices are going up because we're not independent. So if your industry is something that could be snatched up overnight, that's something you need to think about if you're gonna go finance a car. And obviously, this might be stretching it, right? Like, you might think, oh, now you're dragging it. Think about all those iron workers that lost a career overnight because of somebody's decision. Like, that's not the focus. This is not the direction that America needs to go in, you know? So, some things you have to think of. And I remember Greg's comment was saying to get my thoughts of potentially being drafted. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I honestly do not know what to think about it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think a lot of people my age kind of don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I'm just a dude that be chilling, bro. Obviously, I would not want to go die in war, you know? Like, war is not a fun thing. A lot of innocent people just die over the decisions of a field, and I just never saw the point. Like, the only winners, I feel like, are the ones that are making the decisions. If you really think about it, you think about all the world wars, all this stuff, like people that are in command centers, and they'll literally make a decision like, yo, this platoon is gonna be the sacrificial lamb so we can push through right after. And that's just it. It's like people are just playing Monopoly with your lives. So I mean, I don't really like it. I don't think there's no victors in war, because only the innocent die and suffering. If you have enough money, you know what I mean, you get to dodge a draft, you get to make sure your kids get in a bunker if nuclear stuff were supposed to happen. It sucks, it's unfortunate, but you know, it's the world we live in, and all you can do is prepare for tough times, y'all. That's all you can really do. I hate getting political here, man. I hate getting political. I hate getting all deep, but these are tough times. You have to think rationally. You can't just make decisions like just wake up one day and take up a loan that, you know what I mean? In times like this where anything can happen, you have to think 10 steps ahead. If you're gonna get a loan, the least you can do is make sure you have at least 8 to 10 months of payments saved up. So worst case, push comes to shove, you can pay it for a couple months, and if you don't get no income by like month 4, month 5, and you're like, yeah, I'm kind of running through my cash flow or my cash that I saved up, you have a little time to sell the car and, you know what I mean, try to gather yourself. You're not in a rush. You're not just kicked to the dirt, to the curb. You have a little time to recoup, sell the car. You might lose, but at least, you know what I mean, you're not getting your car repoed, and you get to pay back a little bit of that loan that you took out, you know? So let's think in advance. And we're almost at the spot. To be fair, I don't even know where it is on the maps. I just know like this is like a marker for me, and I make this left turn, and I just keep going this way until I'm gonna come across it. So let's go ahead and turn this off. And they paved these roads. Wow, the last time I came out here, man, it was horrible, but thankfully we got good roads now. I mean, that is low-key the main reason I haven't came out here this long, because the roads are crappy, dude. Oh my gosh. Here we go, nice and empty. This is what I look like when we're recording this POVs, y'all. Y'all see what y'all here with a TSX. I love this car. I pay for it cash, and I love the fact that I haven't really had to worry about it. Like, I paid my money. It's had its issues, but for the most part, after fixing what I needed to, it's been nice, and I don't have to worry about monthly payments. If push comes to shove and I lose my job, I ain't gonna lose the car too. Maybe I can't pay insurance. Maybe I gotta park it, because you're not supposed to be driving without insurance. But y'all, just make conscious decisions. Be safe. Think about something that hasn't happened yet that could potentially happen. You know what I mean? We live in a world of stuff that happens that shouldn't be happening. If y'all driving, be safe out there. Thank you for watching the video if you made it this far. I love each and every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all buy TSX and travel. Get a hat, get a dismount, get an extendable arm if you're trying to make these videos instead of the hat mount. Way more comfortable, y'all. But y'all see we out here with my baby. I'm about to take some pics and head back to the crib, y'all. So catch y'all. Ziggywick out. Let's go. Y'all boys, that was probably so much wind noise, but I love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Drive safe, buy TSX, and make sure you're not making bad financial decisions, y'all. Peace.